Step into the Twilight saga and discover how its stars have evolved from 2008 to 2025. From Bella and Edward to the Cullens, let's explore where the cast is now. In 2008, Kristen Stewart, aged 18, brought Bella Swan's quiet intensity to Twilight. Her chemistry with Robert Pattinson captivated millions, making Bella a cultural icon. Kristen's raw, understated performance defined the saga's emotional core, despite her admitting to feeling nervous on set. Interesting fact, she wore a wig for Bella's long hair, which she later said was uncomfortable but iconic. In 2025, Kristen, now 35, is a celebrated indie actress. Her Oscar-nominated role in Spencer showcased her range. She's starring in a Susan Sontag biopic and remains a fashion trailblazer. Kristen's also engaged to Dylan Meyer, planning a 2025 wedding. In 2008, Sarah Clark, aged 36, played Renee Dwyer, Bella Swan's free-spirited mother in Twilight. Sarah's natural charm shone, drawing on her experience from TV's 24, where she played Nina Myers. Interesting fact, Sarah improvised some of Renee's quirky lines, reflecting her real-life playful personality, which director Catherine Hardwicke encouraged. In 2025, Sarah, now 53, continues acting in TV dramas. Married to actor Xander Berkeley, they have 2 daughters. Sarah also advocates for environmental causes, supporting climate awareness campaigns. In 2008, Matthew Bushell, aged 34, played Phil Dwyer, Renee's baseball-loving husband in Twilight. His brief role, credited as Matt Bushell, brought a grounded, likable energy to Bella's stepfather in the Arizona scenes. Interesting fact, he starred in a 2008 Cadillac SRX commercial titled Wife's Car, viewable on Cadillac's website, showcasing his all-American appeal. In 2025, Matthew, now 51, continues his acting career. He's appeared in The Walking Dead and Criminal Minds. Based in Los Angeles, he also produces projects, balancing TV and film roles while maintaining a low-key presence in Hollywood. In 2008, Robert Pattinson, aged 22, embodied Edward Cullen, the brooding vampire heartthrob of Twilight. His intense gaze and chemistry with Kristen Stewart made Edward a global obsession. Rob's discomfort with fame during filming only added to his enigmatic allure. Interesting fact, he almost lost the role due to his laid-back audition, but won it with his raw charisma, as director Catherine Hardwicke noted. In 2025, Robert, now 38, is a critically acclaimed actor. After gritty roles in The Lighthouse and Tenet, he starred as Batman in 2022. He welcomed a daughter with Suki Waterhouse in 2024 and continues selective, bold projects. In 2008, Billy Burke, aged 42, played Charlie Swan, Bella's loyal dad in Twilight. His deadpan humor and iconic mustache stole scenes, grounding the vampire tale. Known for 24, Billy's warmth shone through. Interesting fact, he improvised Charlie's awkward gun talk, adding real dad vibes per Catherine Hardwicke's commentary. In 2025, Billy, now 59, stars in 911, Lone Star, and Fire Country. He voiced Commissioner Gordon in Batman animations and released his album All I Can Be in 2023. Billy balances acting and music seamlessly. In 2008, Gil Birmingham, aged 55, played Billy Black, Jacob's wise father in Twilight. His wheelchair-bound Quileute elder brought cultural depth, drawing on Gil's Native American heritage. Known for Wind River, his gravitas anchored key scenes. Interesting fact, Gil learned to navigate a wheelchair authentically for the role, earning praise from the Quileute Nation for respectful portrayal. In 2025, Gil, now 72, shines in TV and film. He stars as Thomas Rainwater in Yellowstone and appeared in Wind River, Rising. An advocate for Native representation, Gil mentors young actors and supports Indigenous causes. In 2008, Taylor Lautner, aged 16, played Jacob Black, the loyal werewolf in Twilight. His transformation from shy friend to shirtless heartthrob captivated fans. Taylor's martial arts background fueled his stunts. Interesting fact, he nearly lost the role for New Moon due to his young build, but bulked up, impressing producers. In 2025, Taylor, now 33, thrives beyond acting. He starred in Grown Ups 2, hosts the Squeeze podcast with wife Tay, and appeared in Taylor Swift's 2023 video. He focuses on family and mental health advocacy. In 2008, Gregory Tyree Boyce, aged 19, played Tyler Crowley in Twilight. His role as the high schooler who nearly hits Bella with his van was brief, but pivotal, sparking Edward's vampire reveal. Gregory's charm shone in cafeteria scenes. Interesting fact, he filmed a 2008 Cadillac SRX ad, wife's car, viewable on Cadillac's site, showing his early commercial work. Gregory tragically passed away on May 13, 2020, at 30, alongside girlfriend Natalie Adepoju in Las Vegas. The coroner ruled their deaths accidental, caused by cocaine and fentanyl overdose. He left behind daughter Alea and plans for a wing restaurant. In 2008, Justin Sean, aged 27, played Eric Yorkie, Bella's quirky friend in Twilight. His nerdy charm and banter, like the worm on a stick line, lit up high school scenes. Justin's energy drew from roles in Crossing Jordan. Interesting fact, he wore fake braces to nail Eric's awkward vibe, a detail he pitched to director Catherine Hardwicke. In 2025, Justin, now 44, excels as a director and actor. He directed Pachinko and Blue Bayou, earning Sundance acclaim. He stars in The Rookie and advocates for Asian American representation, mentoring emerging filmmakers. In 2008, Michael Welch, aged 21, played Mike Newton, Bella's eager classmate in Twilight. His puppy-like crush and goofy charm shone in cafeteria and prom scenes. Michael's TV experience from Joan of Arcadia added polish. Interesting fact, he ad-libbied Mike's "What's in Jacksonville?" line, earning laughs, as noted in Catherine Hardwicke's commentary. In 2025, Michael, now 38, thrives in TV roles. He's appeared in NCIS and Station 19 and voiced characters in Star Trek Online. Married with a son, he supports autism awareness, inspired by his wife's advocacy. In 2008, Anna Kendrick, aged 23, played Jessica Stanley, Bella's chatty friend in Twilight. Her witty delivery and sarcastic edge made Jessica a standout in school scenes. Anna's theater roots added spark. Interesting fact, she improvised Jessica's prom speech, showcasing her comedic flair, as praised by Catherine Hardwicke. In 2025, Anna, now 40, is a Hollywood star. Oscar-nominated for Up in the Air, she led Pitch Perfect and A Simple Favor. After Alice, Darling in 2022 and Broadway's Into the Woods, she directs and stars in The Dating Game. In 2008, Christian Serratos, aged 18, played Angela Weber, Bella's shy, kind friend in Twilight. Her quiet warmth contrasted the film's intensity, shining in prom and cafeteria scenes. Christian's role in Ned's Declassified prepped her charm. Interesting fact, she bonded with Kristen Stewart over photography on set, inspiring Angela's camera use. In 2025, Christian, now 35, thrives as an actress. She starred as Rosita in The Walking Dead and Selena Quintanilla in Selena, the series. A mom to daughter Wolfgang, she advocates for animal rights with PETA. In 2008, Nikki Reed, aged 20, played Rosalie Hale, the fierce, glamorous vampire in Twilight. Her intense beauty and protective edge defined the Cullen family. Nikki's 13 writing and acting roots added depth. Interesting fact, she wrote a song for the Twilight soundtrack, All I've Ever Needed, with husband Ian Somerhalder. In 2025, Nikki, now 37, balances acting and entrepreneurship. She starred in V-Wars with Ian, with whom she has 2 kids. Her sustainable jewelry line, Buy You With Love, thrives, and she advocates for eco-conscious living. In 2008, Kellan Lutz, aged 23, played Emmett Cullen, the brawny, fun-loving vampire in Twilight. His playful strength and grin lit up the Cullen clan. Kellan's Generation Kill role prepped his action vibe. Interesting fact, he did his own stunts, like the baseball scene leap, impressing director Catherine Hardwicke. In 2025, Kellan, now 40, stars in FBI, Most Wanted. After The Expendables 3 and The Legend of Hercules, he focuses on family, having welcomed 2 kids with wife Brittany. He supports veterans charities inspired by personal losses. In 2008, Ashley Greene, aged 21, played Alice Cullen, the psychic, pixie-like vampire in Twilight. Her bubbly energy and fierce loyalty stole scenes. Ashley's fresh charisma from Desire charmed fans. Interesting fact, she trained in ballet to nail Alice's graceful movements, as noted by Catherine Hardwicke. In 2025, Ashley, now 38, shines in Hallmark films like A Little Christmas Charm. She welcomed daughter Kingsley in 2022 with husband Paul Curry. Active in fitness, she promotes wellness and supports animal rescue charities. In 2008, Jackson Rathbone, aged 24, played Jasper Hale, the reserved, empathic vampire in Twilight. His intense stare and subtle charm defined Jasper's struggle. Jackson's band, 100 Monkeys, toured during filming. Interesting fact, he learned horseback riding for Jasper's Civil War backstory, impressing the stunt team. In 2025, Jackson, now 40, acts in The Last Ship and attends Twilight fan conventions. He released a solo album in 2023 and raises 2 kids with wife Sheila Hafsadi. He supports music education charities. In 2008, Jose Zuniga, aged 43, played Mr. Molina, Bella's kind biology teacher in Twilight. His warm, nerdy charm shone in the classroom scene, guiding students through a lab. A veteran of Con Air and 24, Jose brought nuance to small roles. Interesting fact, he lived in homeless shelters and rode freight trains for his debut film, Riding the Rails, shaping his gritty authenticity. In 2025, Jose, now 60, remains a prolific character actor. He starred in Griselda and Chicago PD, playing intense figures. Married to Laura Loving, with daughter Stella, he supports arts education. In 2008, Ayanna Berkshire, aged 31, played Cora, the friendly diner waitress in Twilight. Her warm interactions with Bella and Charlie added small-town charm. A Portland-based stage actress, she drew on real waitressing experience. Interesting fact, Cora was initially written as a potential love interest for Charlie, but this was scrapped after Breaking Dawn's release. In 2025, Ayanna, now 48, is a resident artist at Artists Repertory Theater. She starred in Grimm, Portlandia, and Sometimes I Think About Dying. A 2020 TCG/Fox Fellowship recipient, she advocates for local arts and mentors actors. In 2008, Ned Bellamy, aged 51, played Waylon Forge, a Forks local killed by rogue vampires in Twilight. His brief role, created for the film, added early tension. A seasoned actor from Seinfeld and Ed Wood, Ned's gruff charm fit the small-town vibe. Interesting fact, he co-founded the Actors Gang Theater Company with Tim Robbins after UCLA, showcasing his stage roots. In 2025, Ned, now 68, remains a prolific character actor. He's appeared in Chicago PD and Justified, with recent roles in Gotham and Paradise City. Based in Los Angeles, he continues supporting live theater through the Actors Gang. In 2008, Peter Facinelli, aged 35, played Carlisle Cullen, the compassionate vampire patriarch in Twilight. His calm wisdom anchored the Cullen family. Known for Can't Hardly Wait, Peter's warmth shone through. Interesting fact, he kept his blonde wig as a memento as he shared at a 2018 fan convention. In 2025, Peter, now 51, directs and acts. He helmed On Fire and starred in Supergirl and SWT. A father of 4, he's engaged to Lily and Harrison and supports children's hospitals through charity events. In 2008, Rochelle Lefebvre, aged 29, played Victoria, the ruthless vampire tracker in Twilight. Her fiery red hair and menacing grace made her a chilling villain. Known for Big Wolf on campus, Rochelle's intensity stood out. Interesting fact, she dyed her hair red for the role, spending hours in makeup to perfect Victoria's wild look, as noted in cast interviews. In 2025, Rochelle, now 46, continues to shine as an actress. She starred in Mariah's Lighthouse and Proven Innocent, showcasing her versatility. Married to chef Chris Crary, with 2 children, she balances family and career. Rochelle also advocates for literacy, supporting programs that promote education. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.